Welcome to Florida, where the sun shines endlessly and the turquoise sea embraces every stretch of shore. This isn't just a travel destination, but a story shaped by time, nature, and people coming together to form an unmistakable beauty. Millions of years ago, Florida lay beneath an ancient sea. Through powerful geological shifts, layers of limestone emerged, slowly raising this land above the waves, beginning a spectacular journey of evolution. As Florida rose, life took root in every corner. From the vast Everglades wetlands to the coral reefs of the Florida Keys, this land became a haven for countless species, shaping a living paradise. The first native peoples, like the Calusa and Timucua, lived in harmony with Florida's land for thousands of years. They left deep cultural footprints that still echo in how we understand nature today. Since the Spanish first arrived in the 16th century, Florida has become a cultural crossroads, where European, Latin American, and African influences blend into a vibrant, living mosaic. Today, Florida is a symbol of sunshine, beaches, and lively cities. But beneath its modern charm lies a deep history. A natural and cultural resurrection of a land that once lay beneath the sea. Daytona Beach, where golden sun meets endless surf and ocean breezes rustle through palm trees. But this place is more than a beach. It's a blend of history, speed, and coastal energy. A place that makes you feel free the moment you arrive. Few places let you drive on the sand like Daytona. With over 23 miles of firm, flat beach, it's like nature's highway by the sea. That feeling, sea breeze, sunshine, and wheels on sand, is something you'll never forget. Daytona is where speed was born. From racing on the sand to the iconic Daytona International Speedway, this is sacred ground for racers and fans who live for the thrill of the track. Daytona never sleeps. From the Daytona 500 to Bike Week, music festivals, fireworks, and parades, there's always a celebration in motion, waiting for you to jump in and feel the rhythm. Daytona isn't just about speed, it's a natural paradise. Paddle along the Halifax River, explore the coastal marshes, or watch the sun melt behind the bridges. Nature here is both gentle and grand. Alongside its modern pulse, Daytona preserves its past. From old racetrack remains to art museums and historic beachside towns, it tells a long and layered story through every detail. People here live by the tide. Mornings on bikes, afternoons at the fish market, evenings in beach cafes with music in the breeze. Daytona teaches you to slow down and feel more. Leaving Daytona isn't easy because it's more than a vacation. It's a feeling, a place that makes you smile, breathe deeper, and want to return. Daytona, where sun, breeze, and memory become one. Clearwater Beach, where powdery white sands, emerald waters, and crystal skies meet in a breathtaking scene. The air is always gentle here, like a soft embrace from nature. And if you're looking for a place to both unwind and recharge, Clearwater is your answer. Voted America's best beach more than once, Clearwater isn't just about looks. It's the feeling of safety, cleanliness, and warmth that greets you from the first moment. Whether you're with family, a partner, or traveling solo, this beach gives everyone their own piece of paradise. Pier 60 is the heart of Clearwater, where sunset becomes a celebration of light and emotion. As the sun melts into the Gulf of Mexico, people gather along the pier to witness magic, the sky glowing, performers filling the air with music, and memories taking shape. With over 360 sunny days a year, Clearwater almost guarantees perfect weather. You can stretch out under an umbrella, dive into a book, or just listen to the rhythm of the waves. Nothing is rushed here. It's just you and the present moment. Clearwater isn't just for lounging. Try paddleboarding on calm waters, parasailing into the sky, or hopping on a boat to spot dolphins swimming beside you. The ocean here doesn't just look good, it makes you feel alive. Clearwater Marine Aquarium isn't a theme park, it's a sanctuary of ocean life and rescue. Here, Winter the dolphin, who lost her tail but not her spirit, became a symbol of strength and hope. It's a place that inspires both kids and adults alike. In Clearwater, life moves slow. Locals stroll the shore at sunrise, grab seafood from roadside cafes at noon, and relax under string lights with the sound of guitar in the air. This place reminds you, happiness comes from the simplest moments. Many who visit Clearwater come back, again and again, because this place isn't just beautiful, it's healing. When you leave, you take with you a part of the ocean, the sunshine, and a version of yourself that feels lighter, freer, whole again. Welcome to the Florida Keys, a magical chain of islands stretching over 180 kilometers off South Florida's coast. Here, turquoise waters surround every turn, and the busy world fades away. You arrive not just at a destination, but in a tropical dream. Driving the overseas highway is like flying across the sea. This scenic road connects the mainland to the islands, surrounded by water on both sides. It feels like you're floating toward endless sunshine and freedom. Key Largo is the first island you'll reach, and the gateway to the underwater world. With vibrant coral reefs and calm waters, it's a paradise for snorkeling, kayaking, and immersing yourself in the endless blue. Islamorada is where art meets nature. Small cottages by the shore, cozy art galleries, and crystal clear waters create a peaceful setting, perfect for resting your spirit or finding inspiration. Marathon is wild and beautiful, home to marine parks, coral reefs, and a sea turtle hospital. Paddle calm bays, watch dolphins swim by, or take part in meaningful eco-adventures. The 7-mile bridge is one of the longest and most stunning bridges in America. At sunset, it becomes a glowing ribbon over the sea, leaving travelers in quiet awe as they cross. Key West is the final stop of the Florida Keys, where land ends and the ocean begins. With historic streets, colorful bars, and legendary sunsets, it's a vibrant blend of music, spirit, and total freedom. The Florida Keys aren't just a destination, they're an escape. Here, stress dissolves in the salt air and the gentle crash of waves. One visit, and your heart feels lighter. You'll want to stay longer than you planned. Located southwest of St. Petersburg, Fort de Soto Park is a natural treasure with over 100 acres of untouched land. It's not just a park, it's a journey through history, ocean, and the raw beauty of Florida. The beaches at Fort de Soto are often called some of Florida's most peaceful. Crystal clear waters, soft white sand, and an atmosphere that feels far away from the noise of the modern world. Fort de Soto was built in the early 1900s as part of America's coastal defense. Visiting it today, you'll find old cannons and crumbling walls. But more than that, you'll feel the breath of history in the breeze. With its beautiful mangrove trails, Fort de Soto is perfect for kayaking or paddleboarding. Gliding through tangled roots, hearing birds sing, and watching fish ripple the surface, it feels like entering another world. With over 7 miles of biking and walking trails, the park opens up new views around every corner. From lush grasslands and quiet ponds to breathtaking scenes over Tampa Bay. Fort de Soto is home to hundreds of species, shorebirds, sea turtles, and even passing dolphins and manatees. It's a place where you can sit still and simply let nature speak. Have you ever visited Fort de Soto? If so, what's your most unforgettable memory here? If not, what would you love to explore first? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more amazing travel stories. At Fort de Soto, you don't need to search for anything grand. Just sit in nature, hear the soft waves, feel the sea breeze, and you'll realize, sometimes, silence is the greatest gift of all. Welcome to Siesta Key, a small island off Sarasota, where powder white sand meets turquoise waters in a tropical symphony. This isn't just a destination, it's a deep breath, a slower pace, and a softer way to be. Siesta Key's sand is 99% pure quartz, cool to the touch, even on the hottest days. Walking here feels like stepping on velvet. It melts away stress the moment your toes touch the shore. The water here is so clear, you can see the fish swimming beneath your feet. Look up, and the sky stretches endlessly. In that moment, the world fades, and all that remains is you and the sea. Just steps from the sand lies Siesta Key Village, a charming hub of cafes, ice cream shops, and live music that feels like a never-ending summer afternoon. Beyond the beach, Siesta Key offers calm lagoons and lush mangroves. Paddle through winding channels, listen to the birds, and feel nature moving gently around you. As the sun sets, the beach glows in soft shades of orange, purple, and pink. People pause, quietly watching the sky shift. It's not just a sunset, it's a moment you wish would last forever. Some places make you forget the clock. Siesta Key is one of them. No horns, no rush, just wind, sand, and your true self. Free and weightless, like you're finally living the way you were meant to. In the heart of downtown Orlando, Eola Park is where nature, art, and city life flow together. With a peaceful lake and a winding path all around, it feels like the city's green heartbeat, calmly pulsing amid the buzz. The fountain in the middle of Lake Eola isn't just a landmark, it holds memories for generations. When night falls, its colorful lights shimmer on the water, turning the park into a scene from a dream. White swans glide across the lake, while ducks and turtles soak up the sun nearby. Sit still for just a moment, and you'll feel the peaceful, gentle rhythm that only nature here can offer. The paved loop around Lake Eola stretches just under a kilometer, a perfect path for walks, jogs, or a quiet read. Morning or evening, you'll find friendly smiles and a calming atmosphere all around. Eola Park is also a stage, hosting music festivals, open-air theater, and weekend markets. White tents line the path, guitar notes float in the breeze. It's art and community coming to life in the open. In a city that never stops moving, Eola Park is where you pause, breathe, and find your balance. Sometimes, just sitting by the lake, watching a swan drift by, is enough to feel completely at peace. Just minutes from downtown Miami, Virginia Key feels like another world. Greeted by crashing waves, swaying palms, and quiet, untamed trails that lead you away from the rush. Unlike the buzz of Miami Beach, Virginia Key offers peace and privacy. It's where you can sit alone, listen to the waves, and feel your spirit quietly mended by the sea. The island is home to birds, crabs, fish, and even nesting sea turtles. Educational signs along the trails help you connect with the fragile, vibrant ecosystem beneath your feet. Rent a bike or hop on a paddleboard. Explore the island your way. Virginia Key doesn't need luxury. It only asks for your presence and offers a perfect day in return. Once a segregated beach for Black Americans, Virginia Key now stands as a symbol of resilience. Its past is honored through peace, nature, and quiet remembrance in this healing space. Virginia Key isn't loud or luxurious, but it offers something rare: silence that helps you hear yourself again. With the sea, the sky, and the wind, you return to something pure, yourself, unfiltered and free. St. Pete Beach is where the sun feels like an old friend, always there to greet you. As your feet sink into the soft white sand, a rare calm settles in, like you found something you didn't know you were missing. The water here is crystal clear, shimmering like glass under the sun. The beach is wide and open, perfect for swimming, building sandcastles, or simply lying back and listening to the sea. Few things rival a St. Pete sunset. The sun sinks slowly into the Gulf, painting the sky with brilliant orange, pink, and violet, like a living canvas unfolding in real time. Colorful beachside bars and cozy cafes line the coast, bursting with tropical vibes. A fresh cocktail, a plate of seafood, and soft island tunes. It's the kind of moment that makes you love life a little more. Adventure calls at St. Pete Beach, kayaking, paddleboarding, or just letting the breeze tell you stories from a lounge chair. Just beyond the shore is downtown St. Pete, home to modern art, the Salvador Dali Museum, and vivid street murals that tell the city's story. The beach is beautiful, but so is the culture behind it. Some places you visit once, others call you back just to feel peace again. St. Pete Beach isn't just about the ocean, it's that quiet feeling, like coming home. Tampa isn't just a city, it's the rhythm between past and present. Skyscrapers rise beside historic streets where every step holds a story waiting to be told. The Hillsborough River winds through Tampa like a ribbon of green. Whether you're strolling its banks or paddling at sunset, the city reveals a softer, more vibrant soul. Ybor City was once the cigar capital of America. Today, it still pulses with Latin soul, brick streets, vibrant music, and the rich aroma of Cuban coffee, bringing the past to life. Stretching over 2.5 miles, the Tampa Riverwalk is alive with art, music, and light. By day, it's filled with laughter and life. By night, reflections dance on the water like a festival of light. From the Florida Aquarium to Busch Gardens, Tampa is paradise for animal lovers. Otters, sea lions, and even sharks all waiting to meet you in a single afternoon. Tampa isn't a place to rush. It's a city to feel, where life slows down, and every breeze off the bay, every street corner invites you to open your heart just a little more. Welcome to Marco Island, where beauty doesn't shout, but whispers its charm from the very first glance. It's the largest of the 10,000 islands, where turquoise waters, open skies, and a slower pace create the rhythm of a peaceful melody. Marco's beaches are untouched and calm. No crowds, no chaos. Just you, soft white sand, and the gentle lull of the waves. It's the perfect place to let go, unwind, and be present with nature. As the sun dips beyond the horizon, Marco Island lights up one last time, in orange and violet. It's more than just a sunset. It's a daily ritual of peace and gratitude. From lush mangroves to dolphins following your boat, Marco Island is a paradise for nature lovers. Drifting quietly through wild waters leaves a memory that stays with you forever. You won't believe how many stunning shells await on these quiet shores. Each one holds a story from the ocean, delicate, unique, and full of mystery. Marco Island is famous for its seaside seafood spots, where stone crab, grilled fish, and fresh shrimp come straight from the ocean to your plate. Simple, fresh, and unforgettable. In Marco Island, there's no rush, just the breeze, drifting clouds, and moments that feel complete. It's not just a destination, it's a feeling you carry long after you leave. Bal Harbour Beach is not loud or chaotic. It's where understated elegance meets calm, where beauty isn't in the spotlight, but in every peaceful step you take along the sand. The ocean here shines like sapphire, the sand soft and white as cream, and the air carries a gentle sea breeze. Every corner feels like it was painted by an artist with a quiet soul. Bal Harbour's scenic walking path, shaded and serene, turns every stroll into a meditative journey. It's not just movement, it's how your soul pauses to hear itself in the sound of waves. From luxury resorts to oceanfront spas, Bal Harbour redefines indulgence. No flashiness, no rush, just quiet, refined attention to every detail and a sense of calm that stays with you. Just steps from the beach lies Bal Harbour Shops, a lush, open-air luxury mall that blends world-class fashion with tropical charm. Its elegance wrapped in nature's comfort. With outdoor sculptures and curated art exhibits, Bal Harbour brings quiet culture to the coast, where creativity and stillness walk hand in hand. At Bal Harbour, you don't need to prove anything or capture every moment. Just sit, watch the sea, and feel time slow down. Sometimes, that's all we truly need. Hollywood Beach isn't as loud as Miami or as remote as Key West. It's the perfect blend of seaside rhythm and laid-back charm. Like time slows down here, simply because it wants to stay. Stretching over 2.5 miles along the shore, the Broadwalk is where you walk, bike, or just sit and watch the waves. With sea breeze, open skies, and the distant sound of guitar, it's the soul of Hollywood. Here, kids build castles, teens play volleyball, and grandparents read quietly under umbrellas. Hollywood Beach is where every generation finds its own kind of joy. Forget fancy restaurants. Hollywood Beach charms you with its humble seaside spots. Fresh fish, flavorful tacos, and warm smiles from servers make every meal feel like home. Mornings in Hollywood Beach begin gently. As the sun rises over the ocean, the world glows in shades of orange and gold, inviting you to pause and feel grateful just to be here. Try paddleboarding, kayaking, or simply float beneath the blue sky. Hollywood Beach invites adventure, but never loses its quiet, calming soul. Beyond the beach, you'll find small parks with trees, benches, and open lawns, quiet green corners for anyone needing a break from the sun and a moment to reconnect with themselves. Hollywood Beach isn't just for checking in, it's for putting the phone down, walking barefoot, and breathing in the ocean air. A place to slow down without needing a reason. Jacksonville isn't like anywhere else in Florida. The powerful St. Johns River flows through its heart, meeting long beaches and an energetic city rhythm, a harmony of excitement and calm. From Jacksonville Beach to Neptune Beach, white sand and clear waters stretch into the horizon. With fewer crowds, it feels like discovering your own private stretch of sea. Riverside is where art breathes through every corner. Quirky cafes, vintage shops, and colorful murals turn the neighborhood into a living, open-air gallery. With over 400 parks, more than any other U.S. city, Jacksonville is green at heart. From shady oaks in Hanna Park to wide-open lawns by Friendship Fountain, there's always space to breathe. The blue Main Street Bridge crossing the St. Johns River is more than just a structure. It's a Jacksonville icon. At sunset, it glows in orange reflections, lighting up the city skyline. Jacksonville doesn't shout. It speaks quietly, with depth and surprise. Whether you come to unwind, explore, or rediscover yourself, something here will always call your name. In Miami, the sun doesn't just shine, it makes everything move to its rhythm. You don't just visit this city, you feel it, and you sync with its never-ending heartbeat. South Beach is the face of Miami. Swaying palms, colorful Art Deco hotels, and turquoise waves. Every step feels like a movie scene, every glance an unforgettable moment. A few steps into Little Havana, and you've crossed into Cuba. The aroma of strong coffee, the clack of dominoes, and lively salsa music, this is Miami's unmistakable Latin soul. Wynwood is more than a neighborhood. It's an open-air art exhibit. Every wall is alive with graffiti, modern art, and bold messages that make you stop, stare, and think. By day, Miami is all golden beaches. By night, it becomes a neon-lit paradise of beats and lights. Here, you sunbathe at noon and dance your way into dawn. Miami can't be defined in words. It's a mix of color, sound, culture, and emotion. A city where every visit changes you and makes you fall in love with one more piece of it. Anna Maria Island isn't flashy or loud. It feels like a well-kept secret. Tree-lined streets, colorful wooden cottages, and calm turquoise waters greeting each morning. The sand is soft like powder, the sea crystal clear. Each step on these shores feels like walking into a world free from worry. This isn't just a beach, it's healing. The rod and reel pier isn't just for sunsets, it's a slice of the past. The creak of wooden planks, the salty breeze, the whisper of waves, they hush the noise of the modern world. Here, people ride golf carts, wave to each other, and take time for what matters, living. On Anna Maria, you learn to slow down and savor life's simple moments. Tiny galleries along the road, painters catching the light of late afternoons. Art here isn't for show, it's from the heart and for the people. As the sun sets over Anna Maria Island, the sky becomes a canvas of orange, purple, pink, and gold. No one speaks, they just watch, not wanting to disturb the magic unfolding above. Shrimp, crab, and fresh fish, served simply but bursting with flavor. A meal here stays with you, not just for the taste, but for the warmth of the people who serve it. Some places you visit to leave, others to stay. Anna Maria Island is one of the latter, a place to breathe, to love, and to remember forever. Peanut Island is tiny, just over 80 acres, but it holds a world of its own. With crystal clear waters, white sands, and lush greenery, it's a hidden gem tucked into the heart of the sea. You won't believe how clear the water is until you dive in. You can see schools of fish, tiny corals, like swimming in a giant aquarium carved by nature. Few know there's a secret Cold War-era bunker under the island, once prepared for President John F. Kennedy. A peaceful slice of paradise, hiding pieces of U.S. history beneath. Want to escape the city pace? Camp overnight here. Hear the waves, feel the breeze, and fall asleep under a sky full of stars. It's a rare kind of magic in Florida. Kayaking around the island is a must. Each paddle stroke takes you deeper into a world of silence, light, and untouched beauty. Peanut Island isn't loud or flashy. It's calm, pure, and real. A place to breathe deep, slow down, and remember how magical nature still is. Destin is called the world's luckiest fishing village. But its true charm lies in its powdery white sands and endless emerald waters. Every step feels like walking through a seaside dream. The waters of Destin aren't just blue. They're emerald green, shimmering in the sun like jewels. This is the kind of beauty that brings millions back each year. Walking the Destin boardwalk at sunset, you feel perfect peace. The glowing sun dips into the sea, painting the sky with purple, gold, and orange, a living masterpiece. Fishing in Destin isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life. From deep-sea charters to locals casting lines off the dock, you'll feel the rhythm of this coastal culture. Crab Island isn't really an island. It's a submerged sandbar in the bay. People paddleboard, dive off boats, or just float in the refreshing water. There's no place quite like it. In Destin, summer feels endless. Kids play in the waves, adults relax beneath beach umbrellas, and everyone finds a moment of peace that feels just right. Dining here blends nature and sea in every bite. Fresh seafood, shrimp, crab, tuna comes straight from the boat to your plate. It's ocean flavor at its finest. Destin isn't just a vacation spot. It's a place you'll carry with you. The ocean's beauty, the friendly faces, and the peaceful moments will call you back again and again. Fisher Island, you can't drive here. It's only reachable by private ferry, yacht, or helicopter. A hidden sanctuary for the famous and ultra-wealthy, far removed from the outside world. The beach isn't just beautiful, it's layered with imported Bahamian white sand. Everything here is curated for pure luxury, down to the finest grain. Fisher Island's architecture echoes Mediterranean elegance. Red tiled roofs, arched gates, and wrought iron balconies bring a touch of Europe to coastal Florida. Life here moves slowly and gracefully. Golf carts glide along quiet paths, waves gently roll in, and every service is delivered with world-class precision. The island offers every luxury: a championship golf course, elegant spas, gourmet dining, and a private marina just steps from home. Fisher Island is unlike anywhere else. It's not just a place to live, it's a private world where time slows down and every day begins and ends in perfect serenity. Florida's beauty isn't just in its beaches or sunshine, it's in the feeling of being surrounded by nature and warmth. A sense of freedom, lightness, and sometimes healing. From Destin's white sands to quiet evenings on Fisher Island, from Miami's energy to Siesta Key's calm sunsets, every place becomes a memory etched in your heart. Travel isn't just seeing, it's touching the world and letting it touch you back. Every journey through Florida opens your heart and shapes a more inspired version of you. Florida is a blend of beautiful contradictions, wild yet modern, peaceful yet vibrant. That's what makes it unlike anywhere else on Earth. The trip ends, but the feeling stays. If you've been to Florida, you know, some places aren't just for visiting. They're for returning, to feel even more next time.